Hey YouTube, it's Bannerman Strikes Back here, and today we're reviewing the Mastiff. I'm trying to go a little more in depth in this review. So the Mastiff is a auto-loading projectile-based shotgun. Therefore, it is not hit scan, doesn't immediately register, has a very long travel time, but unlike the EV8, the bullets never disappear until they make contact. But the downside is that its projectile speed might be slower than the L-Star. I don't know if you've ever used the L-Star, but it has a very, very slow projectile speed. So you will have to aim in front. If you ever played Battlefield, it's similar to that. That's just an easy way to put it. You know, you should be able to understand projectile speeds, but you know, a lot of people play video games like Titanfall, have played other games. So I'm just saying, if you've played that, you know how to play this gun. You need to aim in front, and you just need to make sure you can hit your targets. So the best way I use this weapon, the best way I think you should, is if you don't get your first hit, shoot again, don't think, because the second you do think with this gun, you're gonna die. Because it is such a fast-paced weapon that a single second can mean life or death. So you need to just stay active as much as possible, because the second you stop moving, you die. And that's the sad reality of this gun. But it is very speed-based and very speed-oriented, and if you can't keep up with that speed, then I'm sorry, there is no place for you in the battlefield and you will die. Which really does suck, because this gun is incredible, but it also requires a huge amount of skill, so not a lot of people use it. But although I will say, and the Titan I'm using right now is Ronin, and Ronin paired with this gun is incredible. Just hop out because Ronin is so weak. Grab yourself a battery, get back in, keep going ham. Because we all know how effective Ronin's primary is against pilots. So if you know how to play this this gun, you can play Ronin even better. Because Ronin is good, it's just he's so damn weak, you pretty much have to rely on battery packs like health. Which sucks, but it also can make you play so much better. And I just find that if you can master this gun, you can master the L-Star, and you can master the Mozambique. Because a good way to think of this is a big Mozambique, which is the pistol shotty, essentially. The damage is almost always a one-shot kill at close range, depending on how many rounds you can hit. If you can hit at least 3, I think it is a insta, which makes this thing a viable weapon with a very big purpose on the battlefield. Now, would I use this over the EV8? Pretty much always. As you can see, you can get some pretty long-range kills on it because the bullet doesn't drop. Although, I'm probably not the best to demonstrate this. As you can see, I got hit markers over there and almost killed him. So, that's just a little testament on how good the range is on this thing. Now, it is hard to get these kills due to the fact they travel so long, and you have to stay stationary and they can see your projectiles traveling. But if you can manage to blindside them, guaranteed kill essentially.
Your Titan is ready, pilot.
I'm gonna have an issue recommending this over an SMG at close range, just because it is kind of a skill cannon. But if you can master this skill cannon, it's very rewarding. It's a very fast-paced gun. Damage is good. The reload kind of lacks, honestly. It's decently long. The first shot always takes longer than the second shot, which is kind of shitty, but you know, I can kind of understand that. But if you can get rid of all these little quirks, well, not get rid of, you can't get rid of them, but if you can master these quirks, this gun is damn well near perfect, and you can just wipe the field with enemies. It is quite incredible. One of the specialties I've found this gun is great at is flanking. I always try to get a good flank on somebody. You can get a good flank, you're going to be doing pretty damn good. Because, dear God, flanks just go ham with this gun. Because if they can't see the projectiles, they're not going to be able to counter you. Now, if they see you coming, it's like, oh, hey, there's this guy shooting these 5 balls of plasma at me, or whatever the fuck the energy is in this game. But if they don't see those balls of energy coming at them, they're blind to it. You can sneak up behind them running with either the stim or the grappling hook. Personally, I use grappling hook on every class, simply because it's so damn good. But if you can just blindside somebody, you know, rest in peace them. it's pretty much good day. There's nothing they can do to counteract it. Would I say it's overpowered? Definitely no. I'll say it one last time, this is a skill cannon, noobs. If you're new to the game, I do not recommend using this. I think you should really start experimenting this with at least 3 hours under your belt. You know, it's good, but it's gonna take you some time to get better with it. But if you take in my advice into account and go for those flanks, you're gonna be unstoppable. There is nothing stopping you from wiping an entire enemy team with this gun. As you can see there, I just got a really nice long-range kill. You just got frickin'
I don't
wrecked.
think that team knows who they're messing with.
I mean, it can be used as essentially a slow-traveling sniper with the right pilot, which I just think is incredible.
Still catch up.
So that's all I really have to say. I'm just gonna keep rambling if I try to say more, because I already voiced my thoughts, essentially. So that's all for this video, YouTube. I hope I did a better job than the other two, because the R97 and the R201 reviews I did were kind of subpar in my opinion, and I apologize for that.